Why is correlation not causation in sports analytics? Imagine seeing a team that spends a lot on player salaries winning more games. You might think paying players more causes wins, but that's not always true. In sports analytics, just because two things happen together doesn't mean one causes the other. Correlation means two variables tend to change in sync. For example, higher team salaries and more wins often go hand in hand. But this doesn't prove that paying players more makes them win more. There could be other reasons, like better coaching, stronger team management, or more resources. These factors can influence both salaries and wins without one directly causing the other. Causation is different. It means that changing one thing directly causes a change in another. To prove causation, analysts need to do more than just look at numbers. They use special methods like regression analysis or controlled experiments to test if one change truly impacts the other. For example, if a team invests in new training programs and then wins more games, that suggests a cause and effect relationship. But if they just see that teams with high salaries win more, it's not enough to say salaries cause wins. In sports marketing, people often think that spending more on sponsorships will automatically boost revenue. But while there might be a link between sponsorship spending and revenue, it doesn't mean spending more causes higher revenue. Other things like team performance, fan engagement, or the size of the local market can also play a role. So, just because two things seem connected doesn't mean one is the cause of the other. When it comes to athlete salaries, analysts might notice that players earning more tend to perform better. But that doesn't mean higher pay makes players perform better. It could be that teams pay more to players who are already performing well, or that high salaries attract talented athletes. The key is understanding that other factors could be influencing both the salary and performance. The main reason correlation doesn't mean causation is because of confounding variables. These are hidden factors that affect both variables. For example, a team that practices more might win more games, but it could also be because they have better facilities or experienced coaches. These hidden factors influence the results, making it look like one thing causes another when it doesn't. In sports analytics, researchers use special tools to control for these confounding factors. Techniques like randomized controlled trials or regression analysis help identify what truly impacts outcomes. This way, analysts can avoid false assumptions based on simple correlations. In real-world sports operations, understanding the difference helps teams and marketers make smarter decisions. For example, testing new marketing campaigns with controlled experiments can show if they actually increase fan engagement. Evaluating sponsorship deals with proper analysis can reveal if they truly boost revenue. And assessing how salary changes affect player performance requires careful study, not just looking at numbers. Knowing that correlation is not causation helps prevent mistakes that could lead to poor team strategies or wasted money. It's about making decisions based on solid evidence, not just patterns in data. That's how data analytics in sports can really improve how teams operate and plan for the future.